Right, guys. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Well, that breakfast was lovely. However, obviously, I said I put you on pause, and I was going to kick it off again. I finished my breakfast. Then I washed up, and the time I come back to the phone, the screen had gone, and basically I've had to start recording all over again. So unless I learn how to edit this afternoon, you're going to be seeing these in two different videos, I suppose. Part one, part two. The breakfast, and then the waffle. Waffle with your breakfast, but not the salt potato waffles. But yeah, having said that, that breakfast was absolutely fantastic, and I feel so much better. You understand these people go, you hear the term comfort food. Well, it certainly comforted me and took my mind off of the work I've got to do on Monday. And yeah, nothing like a nice English breakfast, you know, apart from obviously a nice bottle of Rioja. That's proper comfort food. Excuse me. Oh, I have dog walkers. Yeah, nothing like that, is there? Nice glass of wine. Trouble is, I can't have a glass of wine. Once I open the bottle goes, and if I've got two bottles, then the second bottle could end up going as well. That's why another reason why I really want to get out in the van, because I know, you know, I'm in a van, I ain't going to drink. Might have a glass, one glass, just to, you know, as long as I don't put me over the limit. I'll have no intentions of driving, so, but it won't. But one glass in emergency situation may be okay. I'm not one to do it at all, you know. Generally, if I've had a drink, I won't drive, period. If I've even had a glass, I won't drive. But yeah, unless you're on a campsite, of course, or a stopover, pub stopover. I always wonder about pub stopovers though. If you had a drink in there, maybe you had too many. I know because basically it's private land. However, it's a public place where the members of the public are allowed to be. So technically, you know, you have to abide by the laws of the road in a car park, I believe. And if it's on private land, it's a totally different thing. You know, the rules are there, you know. We had a situation, we've got alleys around the back of our houses where you drive, and the guy was testing a motorcycle and had a bad accident in the alleys. And the traffic police turned up, and that's where I found out. They said, no, you've got to be taxed and insured, MOT'd, whatever, if you're driving around the alleys. Because it's, as I say, although it is private, owned by all the residents, it's still public. So there you go. Yeah, that's that. Anyway, as I say, next I might creep out next week, see how Monday goes first, and because the wife's at work from today until bloody Thursday. She's supposed to have gone part-time, but she has to work weekends now. I'm not happy about that at all, but there you go. So consequently, she does 3 days a week, but these 3 days this week was no, she has to do 3 days this week is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or next week I should say. But every once a month they have to do a weekend. I mean, don't get me wrong, she gets the days off. You know, she still only does 3 days in that week. I don't know, seems bloody not what I had planned, to be honest with you, for my retirement. I know she wanted to carry on working, but I wanted to get out at weekends. Not that we've done much of that anyway. But yeah, hence the idea of the van. Hopefully we can get out. Anyway, don't know what else to say really. Just sitting in my van. I might get on with these door sills now. See how that goes. See if I can get my head around it. I was struggling to get my head around it all this morning. I know what I'm doing. The actual seals on the old parts of the van. I've got these stick-on seals. They're really good. But the doors, wooden doors, obviously are totally different. So, and the idea I had ain't panning out as well as I thought it might. So I've got to do something else. Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There you go. Anyway, I can either sit here and watch the world go by and talk more waffle, or I can get on with some work. There's one of these bloody bikey people comes down here every day, speeding. Unbelievable, really. What's the time? 5 to 12. I think he's a bloody drug dealer, to be honest with you. All dressed in black. There you go. Country's full of them, isn't it? Drug dealers. What can you do? Legalise it? Would that solve the problem? I don't know. Would that solve the problem? It's all stained up now. Oh, gone a bit cold. Anyway, that all worked out well, as I say. Yeah, I had to cook that breakfast. That all went really nice. Starting to get my head around things now in here when it comes to cooking. As I say, I'm ready to go out really. I can stuff a bit of bloody insulation in them gaps anyway, you know, if it comes to it. I've got some different types of seal. This one here, this seal here, I put round the driver's front door, because the original door sills for this van, they're obtainable, but they're very expensive. And I think I paid about £5, £5 or £6 for like about 5 meters of this stuff. It was so cheap. I know it was really cheap. You know, I've got stuff for each door. So I've got enough for each door anyway, and enough really to do the whole of the back door, but don't quite fit the wooden parts of the door. So, say something else has got to be done. Something else has got to be done. I don't know what. I don't know what. Oh, there's the lady down the road here. Keeps throwing bloody miniature wine bottles out the window of her car. And we've got her on camera and everything. I'll tell you what, I'm just looking down here. There's one down there now. I didn't see her, but she certainly didn't throw it out just now. Who knows? I don't think she did anyway. I'm going to go and have a look in a minute. It looks like one. Yeah. What do you do about that? I know her husband. I don't really want to cause her issues, you know, domestic issues. I'm sure he's well aware of her drinking habits, but well, we say that. Who knows? Maybe he's not. But, yeah. No, it's a funny old world, isn't it? People do funny things. I mean, I like to keep things, you know. I like to do things right. respectful, you know, not upset anyone if I can help it. I do upset people, but to be fair, when I upset people, I think I mean it. So sod 'em. People don't like the truth sometimes. There you go. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go, and I'll let you know if next week's video is me out and about somewhere. That'd be a bonus, wouldn't it? Be a lot better than this, me sitting here talking rubbish. Nearly said something else, but although I am good at it, talking that. But yeah, that's it. Just need to make a bit of insulation here and there as well, I think. If it gets cold, I want to insulate, like window covers insulation, I should say. Curtain up the front, stop draft coming through the cab. That bish bosh. Anyway, as before, if you've made it through, thank you very much. Can't imagine that anyone has, but let us know if you have. That would be really nice. If you have made it through at the end, let me know. And let me know, am I boring? I suppose I am boring, really. It's just like normal conversation, isn't it? You just talk. I need something to answer. Do you know what I mean? I need a subject. So give me a subject and I'll talk about it. How about that? That'll help me out. That's it then. Thanks very much. I'll catch us all another time.